haven't been anywhere that way, so I guess we're going this way. So I gotta find the rest of the Mandalorians. Until Republic 2 is even better. I don't even know if it's backwards compatible, that one yet. I don't even know if it's on the Xbox or Xbox 360, which is unfortunate. Is it? What do you want? I am Bullock, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both the suspects and I speak Basic and Huttese. I was going to handle this case myself, but now that you are here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you've been learning your lessons at the Academy. Though you are not yet a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I have brought any information retrieval droid with access to the archives, both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is life benefits if you do not solve the problem yourself. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenarios with me. If you're unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with them myself. According to the accounts of participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I found that very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today. That is not the most puzzling aspect of this case. The dead man, called Netic, was shot in the back with a blast rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with the bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis, I should say. Two other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Dendon Gold. He was unarmed. The other was Rickard Lussoff, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men said they didn't do anything and that they came across the body, but both also accused the other. Obviously, there's more to this than what has been told. Is there anything else I should need to know? There is one last thing. When I arrived, Dendon was holding his side and Rickard was favoring one of his legs. You would do well to remember this as we progress through the case. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses. Okay. That is the droid. This is one of the guys. Dendon Guilds. Where's the other guy? He's over here. Okay. Talk to him first.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lussoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well,
what happens?
Hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Dendon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Dendon to the prison he belongs in?
Didn't they just say it was cloudy? Why would there be fucking sun in your eyes, buddy?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Dendon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Okay, I'll talk to the bot.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has
Yes.
an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the Central. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Netic, Rickard Lussoff, and Dendon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Was it cloudy 3 hours ago?
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
A lot more questions later, I guess.
Very well.
Hey, look at the body. Where's the body? It's over here, isn't it? Body of Caldenorni is apparently shot from behind with a blaster. He was over at the bridge. Huh. Interesting. Talk to them more. I will. Get out of the way, mission. God damn.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here? You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and... Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. How can I be of further assistance?
When you're done with them, tuck with the twilight. Well, I figured as much, man.
Of course.
So, what? I told you already. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one. Like I said before. I shot and pow! It went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? Ah, so, what do you...
Block says you were limping. Are you hurt?
Kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you...
I already asked him
Well,
this,
I was
right?
out hunting.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
shot, and Calder must have... Right.
A little south from here, he says. Why do I think it was this guy? Huh. The droid has nothing else.
Any other information you need?
What did you find out about the body?
Very well. I will...
Alright, let's talk to you then. Is there something I could do to help you in the investigation? I want to discuss the murder. I will continue my investigation. Tell me what happened here. I can't resolve the case. I will discuss the murder. We should start at the beginning. If we find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, we will no doubt resolve the case. Handon said that he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over to find Calder already dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadows of the rocks holding a blaster in his hands. He said that he was hunting Irizaz. Yeah, I guess. Possible that Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally and Handon may have found the body, but this seems very unlikely explanation. It's more likely that at least one of them is lying. Obviously, one of those men is not telling us something, but where does the truth lie? Yeah. I'm gonna go with Handon. Fuck it. I don't like his face. You said Rickard? I don't like Handon though. He's got an ugly face. It's too obvious. Fuck it. I don't trust you, T-Lone. Every time I listen to you, you always go Sith. You fuck me over too. You know what? Save games exist for a reason. Did I just make a fourth slot? I did. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Why do you believe that? There are no areas for him to hunt here. It was cloudy. There was no sun glare. He was being rude to me. It's well done. It was very cloudy this morning. If I had happened, as Rickard said, the sun would have not been visible at the time of the killing. You seem to have caught Rickard in one of his lies. Seems I was correct in assuming you could help me with this case. This lie doesn't prove Rickard is guilty, but I think you have taken the first step in unraveling the mystery. So speed on the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe you should talk to the man about the relationships with the victim. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here. Any questions, the witness.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for HeroTech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
That's all for now. Thanks, bruh. Why do I feel like you keep moving?
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him yet.
I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that...
That's all for now. Let me talk to the stupid robot. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There we go.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Okay.
According to the municipal authorities near the Darrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
That's it. Thank you.
Very well.
Boop, boo doo doo doo. You know, Rickard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting, but we need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship with each of the victims. Hannah told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim are business partners. However, according to Rickard, they've got along quite well on the surface. Neither man seems to have a motive for killing Calder. Yo. And in his line, why do you believe that? He had rented a speeder with Calder. The Southwood Company's records did say that Calder and Hannon had rented a land speeder together several times. This shows that he did, in fact, know the victim, but this hardly counts as motive for murder. Afraid I can't accept your judgment at this point. Decision does not equal evidence. If you are unable to deduce the facts of this case, I will have to take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. But since you have talked to the suspects, there is no harm in you trying a bit more. Let me try something else. Alright. Hand in, my boy.
How can I be of further assistance?
You know Calder better than you, Mitch. You rented a speeder with them.
I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him.
Oh shit, yeah, that gives you...
Slept in my own bed.
That gives you reason.
In the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course, of course.
Yo, man, you gotta stop shooting people in the dick. Yeah, shut up. Just let me say what I have to say. His wife is cheating on him. Well, that certainly is motive for murder. This case is taking shape. However, you mustn't jump to any quick conclusions. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. We want to see what information the witnesses and the information droid can provide you about the blaster found near the body. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here when you question the witnesses.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
Blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Sounds like he stole it then. That's all for now. Ask you? Seriously.
How can I be?
I swear he keeps moving closer in.
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if he gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
He's like just digging himself a hole.
Of course.
Is there any other information?
Yeah. Blaster being stolen.
I'm sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Idiots. Alright, let's talk to him about his gun.
How can I be of further assistance?
You know about the weapon, found the body? Okay, well apparently I can't talk to him about his gun. Never stolen though. That's not what I wanted to do. I reconsidered. I was trying to leave the chat with him.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Huh.
Very well. I will be here.
Discuss the murder with you, buddy. The blaster is Hannon's. He lied about it being stolen. Talk to Recon? Why? I'll do. I shall do so.
So, what do you want
to... He's gay. Gay boy.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
There's bad blood between you. I want to ask you something else.
Right.
He's just like, yeah, sure.
So, what do you...
Why not? What about the weapon found by the dead body? He knows nothing of it. Or would you want to kill him? But like said, you were limping or he hurts. Nothing.
Right.
Okie dokie. Robot's still got nothing for me? Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Very well. I will be here to...
There's nothing here. The body color is apparently shot from behind with a blaster. Okay. Blaster's Hannon's. He lied about it being stolen. The blaster is Hannon's, but he reported it stolen. Blaster did not belong to the victim. Yeah. So we have caught Hannon in a lie. Interesting, but I think we may need one final piece of the puzzle. There was blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis just before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here. Will you questions to witness? Alright, what do you want, droid boy? Let me with the blood sample.
It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Let me just look at these guys' injuries. If one of them is bleeding, that's probably the person who killed them. Why would you want to kill him? Why were you out here? You're only sorry you're injured.
Injured? No, of course not. Of course. Of course.
So, what do you want?
Usually, you know, a person holding their side, that'd be like a blood injury. A person holding their leg would just be like an actual twisted leg. That's my guess, but whatever. I'm gonna discuss with. I want to discuss the murder. I assume the blood on the weapons belonged to the victim, but I want to go through. What have you learned about the blood on the weapon? It didn't belong to the victim, obviously. That is surprising, so the blood must have belonged to one of the suspects, but which one? Yeah, it's Hannon's blood. Why do you believe that? I don't trust him. He's clutching his side. Hannon has been moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely. You think he would have done that right away, but whatever.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood. Hannon appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. It would seem there is one logical scenario. Hannon killed Calder for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and actually shot Hannon after he had killed Calder. Sounds right to me. No, they're both guilty. They both killed him. Sent him to jail. A bold conclusion. One most people would not arrive at, but we are not like most people. We are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to the conclusion. You know, Calder was having an affair with Hannon's wife, but what possible motive could Rickard have for wanting Calder dead? He was also having an affair with Hannon's wife. Rickard thought Calder was cheating on him in the business. That'd be even better. They're both banging Hannon's wife. Yes, well done. Both men had reason to want Calder dead. This is the theory of the morning's event. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning and each plotted to kill him. Hannah found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife. Shortly after Rickard arrived on the scene, from a distance he saw Hannon and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out of in their business. Hannon would have dropped his blaster, the one we found at the scene, covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard.
Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culprit of the both of you in the murder, attempted murder of Calder and Eddick is of evidence. Additionally, Rickard Lusov can be charged with aggravated assault and attempt murder on Hand and Gold. Place you both under arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to the holding facility in the Jedi Enclave. You have done well here. It is obvious you have been studying your lessons carefully. I will be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test. Good day, and may the Force be with you. Didn't know that the Jedi were C.S.I. It's good to know.